Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video I wanted to share with you how I buy, organize, and store my feminine hygiene products for an entire year. So you're probably wondering, why would you do that? For an entire year? For what? What's the purpose? Well, I like to use various items depending on what my needs are. So I do like variety. And quite frankly, it's cheaper over time to just buy the regular size packages and have a reasonable stockpile in place. When I was a kid, I used to split the packages with my siblings. I have 5 sisters, so when we went shopping for feminine products, we just bought a variety of items and then split the packages and put our items in our own little shoe boxes decorated with wrapping paper. So that was our little system. And we all do the exact same system today, but we're not splitting it with one another because we don't live close together anymore. So anyway, let's go ahead and rewind it back because I just went on a rant, and let's go ahead and get started with this haul. We're going to move on to the organization after that and then storage. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Tanya, and on this channel I share educational videos, tutorials, and reviews. So if you want to stay a while and hit subscribe, go ahead and do that. I will greatly appreciate it. And if you're coming back, as always, welcome back. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up are these Always Anti-Bunch Extra Protection size long panty liners. So this is a pack of 108. So there's 2 packs per bundle, I guess. I got 1/2 off, so it was a buy one, get 1/2 off deal. And I went ahead and took advantage of that. Now, considering that I have a heavy flow, I only use panty liners on light to moderate days. So if you're looking for a good panty liner that doesn't bunch up and that is very absorbent, if you have a light to moderate period, or if you're going to use them on light to moderate days, I would recommend those for sure. They're awesome. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next item. We have Always Radiant. This is size 5, and these are my overnight light flow pads. Now, in my experience, these are not as absorbent as the Ultra Thins. So I picked these because I need full coverage because I'm laying down at night, but I need low absorbency. So I use these and it works out for me. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the Ultra Thins. I bought sizes 1 and 3. I already had a pack of size 2 on hand already, so I didn't buy any of those. So back when I was a young teenager, these were the ones that I used from the beginning. So always ultra thin size 1. After having kids and considering that I have fibroids now, I cannot use these as a pad. I actually use them as a panty liner with a regular tampon. So that's the only reason why I buy these. Otherwise, they simply would not work out for me. Probably not even on my lighter days. So yeah, these are my heavy flow panty liners. Crazy, right? So anyway, that's that. I also have 3 packs of the size 3s, and these are for heavy daytime flow. Size 2 is for moderate daytime flow, FYI. And let's go ahead and move on to the Maxis. All right, so here are the Maxis that I bought. I picked up size 3 for extra heavy daytime flow, size 4 overnight for moderate flow during nighttime, and size 5 for heavy flow at nighttime. All right, moving on to wipes. I have Huggies wipes and Summer's Eve. Now these are scented. They were out of the unscented ones that I usually buy. These do not irritate me though, so they're okay. But for the longest time, I just use baby wipes. And that's it. Next up, we have the one and only Midol, and this is Midol Complete. I honestly couldn't even tell you what other brands there are for period relief because my mother only bought Midol when we were growing up. So I usually get a bottle, but I wanted to get these because I wanted to throw some in my purse as well and have some in my bathroom ready to go for me. So these are the little individually wrapped pouches, and there's 2 caplets per pouch. All right, next up we have postpartum period bottles that you would typically get from the hospital after having a child. I've been using these since 2011 after having my first child. I am pretty sure these were made for women who deliver vaginally, like most women do, but they're given to everyone. So no matter if you're delivering vaginally or having a C-section, you'll get these during your postpartum care. And I never went back after using them. They are quite convenient at cleaning up blood. So anyway, I use those. I replace them every single year with a 3-pack off of Amazon. This is what I had left over before I went shopping. Just a half a pack of size 2 Always Ultra Thin pads and less than 20 tampons. So I still have to go shopping for tampons. If you want to see what I get from the store, let me know. I'll record it and do another haul video. So growing up, my mom only bought Always for our pads and panty liners and Tampax for our tampons when we were old enough to use them. So I am 100% satisfied with the pads that I use. They're great, and I have found a solution throughout the years, no matter if I was dealing with light, medium, moderate, heavy, extra heavy, postpartum heavy, bleeding. So I have no desire to venture out and change brands with my pads. But I'm wondering if there's other tampons that will work better for me. I've only tried Tampax, but I want to try Playtex, the 360 tampons that they have. I think it's called Playtex Sports. I'm not sure. Anyway, if you have any recommendations for any other tampons other than Tampax Pearl, which are great, let me know. Okay, so moving on to organizing all the pads and feminine products. So let's go ahead and start organizing. So many months ago, I actually organized my bras and panties, and I have a video series on that. So if you're interested in knowing how I organize myself, made a video series to share ideas, tips, tricks, hacks, etc. And I'll have it in the cards for you so you can easily find it. So anyway, I had a few bins left over and I just repurposed it. It's just a large 12 by 12 with a 6 by 6, I think, sitting on top in the corner. So I'm just going to take out anywhere from maybe 6 to 10 pads per pack, depending on the sizes that I use and how frequently I use them, and just have everything laid out so I can stock this little caddy back up and have it ready to go for my next cycle. Now, if you're trying to do this at home and you don't want to buy special bins or anything like that, just use a shoebox. I used a shoebox for so many years and it was super effective. As a matter of fact, I would still just use a shoebox if I didn't have these little bins sitting around my house that I didn't know what to do with. They are super sturdy and you can decorate them any way you like. You can put contact paper on them. They're super cheap. Everyone has a few shoeboxes lying around their home. It doesn't matter if it's frugally made or fancy, as long as it's practical during that time of the month. So let's go ahead and finish opening up these packages and laying everything out so we can organize. So everything is laid out and ready to go. I went ahead and washed out my bottle to make sure that that is nice and clean. All right, so this is what it looks like when it's fully stocked. Everything that I need is right in reach. We'll come back to the caddy in a moment, but I wanted to quickly share with you where I store all the extra pads and products. So I just store it in the closet. I don't store them underneath the sink because I do think that over time, the moisture from the bathroom can ruin them. So I just think it's better to store it in the closet if you're trying to have a little stockpile going on. So yeah, that is my little setup. I love the variety. I like to be able to pick out exactly what I need for what I'm dealing with at the moment. And it's so convenient to have everything set up for you for when that time comes. So I hope this video was helpful. I am looking for a new tampon, so let me know what your recommendations are. And I will see you in the next video. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Until next time.